What is up, Spike Nation? Today we have a brand new tier list, and this is the tier list. This tier list is very special because this is a tier list that I made myself. I created, I investigated, I searched for the answers to this tier list, and I made it myself, as you can see over here where it says follow Spike with glasses, 180 followers. Let's get that 182, 180,000. Am I right, Spike Nation? Well, this is the high school stereotypes tier list maker. As we can see, I did not add the maker. That was what the website added on its own because they like to bastardize my product. So here we have 5 basic levels: S, A, B, C, and D. Now, this is set, I'm pretty sure D is like on bigger tier lists. D is more of bad, but medium bad, you know? But however, I'm just doing it 5 levels because it's easier, so D fucking sucks. C is medium bad, B is in the middle, A is good, and C is an S, sorry, is like excellent. So first we start with the nerd. The nerd. Now my experience with nerds is not it's not that bad. Like my nerds weren't so dorky. So and so a nerd that lets you have some of their homework is pretty good. However, like you don't really need nerds outside of homework, and if they don't let you have it, then why even bother? So this is a B because they are not offensive or anything. So let's just put in them a weave is interesting because there's loud weeps and quiet weeps. Loud weeps fucking suck D tier. However, quiet weeps are just whatever. So let's put it at a C because the loud weeps very bad. A gamer is very close to the weeb, but there aren't as many loud gamers. Usually those are Nintendo fans, Pokemon, talking Zelda games and shit like that. So I think, yeah, B is fine. Usually they play League of Legends or something like that. So yeah, they can say it a B. We have the Jog. The Jog usually gets a lot of hate because it gets confused with the Bully. Now the Jog is usually not that bad as the Bully, but it's kind of sucks, honestly. Like they don't got a lot going for them. They got sports, which it's fine. There wasn't any sports team in my school, so the joke can get a C because of sports. Maybe even a B, but no, I think it's like a high C. Probably, I'll take a jog before a wave. We have a bully. The bully, when they say bully is necessary because kids are just lame nowadays because there aren't bullies. I think the statement is more than bullying, not bullying, but making fun of people. Like you need someone to call you out on your bullshit. Now, if you base your personality around bullying, it's just stupid. Like any other person can make fun of someone else. Like a weeb can make fun of other weebs, and so they know that they should not be loud, obnoxious weebs talking about hentai and shit like that. So bully is the first one to get the D tier because, like, it's just too much to base your personality around. The main girl is kind of like between the jock and the bully, but we're girls, obviously, based on the movie Mean Girls. And the thing is that jocks got sports going around for them. Mean girls don't really got a lot going for them. So like if they're actually mean, because like mean girl is more of a broad term, which usually just means like the popular girl. So I think they can get a C, but like very low C, almost throwing in a D. The bubbly girl is very interesting. I had nice experience with bubbly girls in my school, and they are pretty alright. Not much to say. I mean, they can get very annoying. They usually like Disney and stuff like that, so that gets annoying, and that's when they get like loud weeb vibes. But they're usually fun. You can have fun stories with them, and even though they're not your best friends. So I think the bubbly girl gets a high B, and I think I'm gonna switch nerd with gamer. No, I think I'm giving nerd above. The stoner is pretty cool. He's the guy you want. Everyone's friends with the stoner, but you're never like his main. You're not in his main group of friends unless you are also a stoner. So the stoners are pretty cool. Like, yeah, it's an A tier. You see, the teacher's pets is probably as lame as the bully. Like, even the nerds hate the teacher's pets. Like, the weeps who are supposed to be like nerds also hate the teacher's pet. Everyone hates the teacher's pet. Uh, I'm pretty sure the teacher's pet hate themselves. Even the teachers hate the teacher's pet. No one wants to remind them about checking the homework. The rebel, no, the rebel is I added it because of of my investigation of the stereotypes from high school, and you can see it as that one dude from the Breakfast Club, and the rebel is kind of stupid. Like, you can see him and he's kind of cool, but he's not really friends with anyone. So he's pretty cool. He's kind of cool, but you don't really care about him. So he gets a C. I'll put him between the whip and the mean girl. The god. Ugh. I burp every episode of this thing. Now the problem with the god is that it's usually a lame god. Like, it's never like a true god. It's just kind of like an emo lame god who just draws pentagrams on their notebook. Usually a girl. So the god is pretty lame. But between Weeb and Rebel, the one you forget exists. Actually, this is the thing. This is the parable. I don't know how you say that, but the one you forget exists is actually pretty cool. Like, you always forget he exists, but then one day you see him in your Facebook recommended, like, friend people, and you take a look back and remember, like, hey, that was actually pretty cool. But then you don't. Then he's not really in your mind for in other months until you see him again on Facebook. So you have I think it's an A tier, and I think it's a B tier because this is not really in your mind usually. But when he is, he's actually pretty cool. The cool arcades are whatever, are kind of cool, but they're lame artists the thing. This is the most mid person you can have. So yeah, they're B. Like, they're the class clown is they're important, but they're also kind of lame. Like, when the class clown gets serious, it's just stupid. Like, this is the type of guy who would say something mean to the teacher and it's not really funny, and they kind of suck. So I don't think I put them above the jock. And the loner, uh I think a good loner is good. There aren't really bad loners, so, like, the loner can get mixed in with the one you forget exists and the rebel and somewhere between the arcades and whatever. So the loner is cool. Like, it's also like he has that thing where you cannot forget he exists, and when he's in your mind, you're just like, hey, he was kind of cool. But it's got some mix of some others, and so yeah, I think it's a B, probably below the one you forget exists, because the one you forget exists has a little more quality. Now, as we can see, there aren't any S tiers, and I think I'm probably shoving the one you forget exists and the loner to an A tier, so we have a more broad and bigger tier list. Now, there aren't any S tiers because high school kids kind of suck. They're kind of lame, but that's fine. I think this is it for the tier list. Now, next week there may not be a tier list because I may try to do some stuff, and if I do, there's gonna be something special by next Saturday. So this is for the tier list. I made this tier list myself, so I'm gonna leave it a link in the description so you can make your own tier list. And thank you for watching. Please share, please subscribe, ring the bell, post it on your forums, on your favorite Reddit, so everyone can become a part of the Spike Nation. Thank you, Spike Nation, and I'll see you next time.